Hello everyone, welcome back to RCH Builders. So today we've got a busy day ahead of ourselves. We have got a little pad to pour out here at this winery project. So it wasn't part of the original scope, but they decided to add it in. Again, these were supposed to be just some standardized doors over here. I would have mentioned that in the video where I talked about these doors. That they were just supposed to be basically some construction grade, not construction, but warehouse grade doors that were going to be going here, because this was supposed to be the production side, but since they're going to use it as a venue, they decided to go with these fancier doors here. And with that also being the case, we got the lights on either side, and they're wanting to pour a concrete pad in front of it. So it's not going to be a big pad, it's only going to be like 6 by 8, 4 inches deep. But with that being the case, it's been raining constantly for a few weeks. It's finally stopped for about a day and a half to 2 days, so I'm going to try to both form this up and pour it today. So we've got an entire pallet of concrete. I do not believe that we're going to take the whole pallet. First thing, of course, is going to be putting the forms in place, removing the dirt that is excess. Most of this dirt's pretty loose because I added it here around the building, so it's not like compact heavily yet at all. So it shouldn't be too hard to dig it up and move it with just like a flat shovel. So I'm going to get started with that, and then we'll after we get the forms up, we'll pour the concrete. Alright everyone, not sure how much of that y'all were actually able to see or what, because my phone got too hot out here and overheated and shut off. Not sure exactly where. I'll find out when I start editing stuff. But I've got this all, the ground all smoothed out for this. It's all staked off. And of course this direction here, this is level. Of course, the concrete will be level at the back, same direction. This way, it's dropping about 3/8 to a half an inch per foot. I think it's 3/8. Basically, I used the second notch on the level, which is supposed to be 3/8 of an inch. So, with that being the case, this is ready for concrete. We actually have a mixer. Tyler actually assembled this back on the large 2-story edition job because we were thinking we were going to use it to pour the rear patio pad that was outside the double doors with the 2 door size side lights on it. So it's essentially like a 4-panel door. If you go back and watch that series, you'll see what I'm talking about. But then we ended up letting somebody else pour that pad because of the size, and we were trying to get started out here. So this is basically, I've had it for maybe 6-7 months, but it has never been used. It is brand new as far as that goes. So hopefully that will make doing this a whole lot simpler. And going to try and pour this. I've got a 2x4 here for a screed stick, and then I've got the little concrete tools here. Also have a rake and a flat shovel over there. So should have everything I need. What I'm probably going to do is I'm probably going to try and set the camera up maybe over there when I go to pour, so that as I'm going to try and work my way this way, and that way you'll be able to see that still. And I'm going to move this pallet of concrete probably right up against it here to make it a lot quicker and easier to throw them inside. Get me a hose set up and probably going to I got this cardboard here that they had laid down in front of here. I'll probably use it and tape it across the bottom of the door to help just help a little bit with splatter. So all right, it's going to get started with that, and we'll see. Hopefully the camera will stay on, but I have a feeling, again, just with how hot it is out here today, it's probably going to shut off at one point. I got to go do a quote real quick before I start doing it. I can't remember exactly how the sun goes. Maybe we'll get lucky and this will be in the shade when I get back. That would be nice, because then the camera, you'll be able to see this a whole lot more. Otherwise, I mean, I'll at least, of course, get you a shot at the end. All right, so not sure how long this is going to last, because this is not in the shade right here. It does look like the shade's starting to move across, so maybe, hopefully, it'll get here by the time before this overheats. I'm trying to tape like a piece of cardboard over it. Hopefully that'll help. So let's find out how good this mixer is, I guess. Alright, so it looks like it fairly easily will mix 3 90-pound at a time with one 5-gallon bucket of water. So it's definitely better than mixing it all by hand, about a third of a bag at a time. But other than that, we'll just see. Just going to put it on hyperlapse and try to get this thing poured. Alright, so that's poured at least. Now I need to let it set up for a little bit and then I can smooth out those little bitty ridges. But it's got to dry just a hair. I'll smooth those out and then I'll run a broom across it to give it a broom finish. Just to give a little bit of traction for people walking on it. So I might throw hyperlapse of just smoothing that out at the end of the video, or what I'll probably do is just because I think, you know, it's getting kind of later, it might not be visible at that point. So what I might do instead is show it completely finished whenever I do the final walkthrough. But with that being the case, I'm extremely hot. Not sure how hot my phone is. I think that putting that cardboard over it definitely helped keep it out of the sun. It never shut off, at least. But I'm gonna plug my phone up to charge, just wait on that, clean up a little bit myself. I mean, I just clean up the tools, but I gotta clean myself up. Anyways, and then just wait a little bit and smooth that out. So, but for this video, that's going to be it. So hope you enjoyed watching. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you the next time.